Grazie mille.
I can't believe we're actually here.
I know. It's so incredible, isn't it?
Oh, Thorne. You and me alone in this beautiful hotel bower in Venice, Italy. Doesn't get more perfect than this.
Here's your room, Mr. and Mrs. Forrester.
Excelente.
Right next door to Thorne and Brooke's room.
Mr. Forrester, if you want, I can move you to another room.
No, che bene.
Grazie. Have a wonderful stay in Venezia.
Grazie.
Well, I'm gonna go freshen up so I can go out and do some sightseeing.
Me too. Afterwards.
Afterwards.
Yeah, we're in Venice, the land of dark-haired beauties, of which I have one of my very own.
Good, as close to your shoulder as you can. Now release slowly, keep the tension. Remember to breathe. Breathe out as you release, that's great. Okay, now we're gonna do your left hand. Come on, I know you've been looking forward to this. Lift it. Great, exhale as you're pulling up. Good. I got you, a little bit more. Good. Let go. You okay? Mm-hmm. You're doing great. Right hand again.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it. Just a little bit more. All right, as far as you can to your shoulder. Keep your shoulders square. Remember to breathe. Exhale. Good. Now let it go. Try to maintain that.
Hello, Eric.
Good.
Sally, how are you?
I'm okay. How's the patient?
Come in, see for yourself.
That's fantastic. All right, let go. Just let go. Good. Good. That's good and strong. All right. You did great, Stephanie. Now I want you to sit back and relax, because that is it for today.
Wait a minute. Hold the phone. What are you doing? Putting this woman in training for the Olympic Games, huh? Very impressive.
She'll be ready. Okay, I'll see you real soon.
Thank you.
Keep it
I
up.
think.
Excuse me. Thank you.
See you next
Bye, Mr. Forster.
You are making remarkable progress.
Right. To what occasion do I owe this visit?
Oh, well, the usual. I just came by to check up on you, but to be honest, things are getting a little bleak and dull out there in the fashion world without you to stir things up, Highness.
Well, don't get used to it, Sally. It's not going to be much longer.
Believe it or not, Eric, that is music to my ears. So, how's the rest of the family?
Oh, you mean Thorne?
He's doing a whole lot better than Macy is, I imagine.
His name is Alberto. He just lives right outside of Venice.
So you're going to visit him today?
Yeah, it's not going to take that long. We'll get that out of the way. You're going with me, though, right?
No.
No, honey, I thought you said that...
You would.
I want to take a bubble bath.
You do, huh?
Mm-hmm. And I want you to join me. Then we can wash away all those icky little germs from the airplane. So, what do you say, big boy? Want to tell your friend to wait for a few hours?
What friend?
Macy is having a pretty difficult time of it, you know.
I know, and I'm so sorry, Sally. I'm as upset about this as you or anyone else is.
Well, it was pretty upsetting when Thorne refused to marry her. Have you talked to him about it?
He knows how disappointed we are.
I got an idea. Why don't we have a talk with him, you and me, together?
I don't think that's a particularly good idea.
Why do you say that, Eric? As Macy's mother, she wants some answers, and I certainly would like to know what's going on.
Right. We could try to put a call into him right now.
Well, we can't. He's on his way to Italy.
Italy? Thorne has gone to Italy on this photo shoot that Kimberly's doing?
I was surprised about it, too.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty surprised. Pretty shocked, actually, at the fact that he left Macy behind. Would have been a perfect opportunity, a romantic city like Venice, for the two of them to get together and work out all their problems. Anybody else going along on this trip?
Besides Kimberly and Giovanni, well, yes. Rick and Amber are going on their honeymoon.
Really? What about Brooke? Is she going?
Actually, yes, I think Brooke went along as well.
Forrester Creations' chief executive officer goes all the way to Italy on a photo shoot?
She felt that it was important for her to be there.
That's what you just said about Thorne.
What?
That he felt it was important to be there.
Look, I don't want to cause any more problems here or any distress for you, Stephanie, but please, could you answer one question for me? Do you think there's any possibility at all that Brooke is the reason that Thorne refused to marry Macy?
I know this isn't what you had in mind for this afternoon.
Well, you won't hear me complaining.
I didn't think so.
You know what this feels like?
What?
Honeymoon.
Well, we could easily make it one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you know, St. Mark's is just right across the square.
Wow. Getting married in a 14th century cathedral in Italy.
I'll tell you, right now I'd settle for a 20th century chapel in Vegas with Elvis. God, I want you so bad, Brooke.
Well, here I am.
When we get home, we tell Mother the truth, and we set a date.
And until then?
Until then, we pretend it's already happened.
the right time.
Well, I think it's a rather perfect time. We're in Italy, Doc. We're alone. No distractions. No kids.
No, because we left them at home.
Doc,
I'm sorry, Rich, but I'm just not happy about it.
how often do we get to Venice here? Why don't we just enjoy it?
Because that's not what this trip is all about. You know, I don't want to be some kind of afterthought, and that's what I'm starting to feel like.
Taylor, you were not an afterthought. Doc? All right, you know what you're being now? You're being totally irrationally unreasonable.
Why? Why? Because I didn't want to bolt from my home and leave my children behind? I just called them from my airplane phone? That makes me unreasonable.
Oh, come on, Taylor. They're with a very responsible sitter.
It isn't good for them, Ridge. You don't just walk out on your children. You know, I don't care how responsible the sitter is. They weren't prepared for this. Neither was I. I never should have let you talk me into this.
You're overreacting.
I'm being mature. To you, that's overreacting.
Oh, will you just get the hell off your high horse?
You hear that?
Yeah, it sounds like Ridge and Taylor.
They're arguing.
Yeah, she's mad about something.
Wonder what it is.
Thorne and Brooke? No.
Oh, wait a minute. Why don't we just think about it a little, huh?
Sally, you're way off the mark with that.
I don't think so, Eric. I'm just exploring a few possibilities
No,
here.
Eric's right. There's no possibility that they're involved.
Why not? They were involved before.
And he realized what a terrible mistake it was.
Look, let's not talk about this, all right? It's only upsetting for Stephanie.
I'm telling you, it's not possible about Thorne and Brooke. I mean, he hasn't thought about her that way in months. And now you're suggesting that just out of the blue he'd run off to Venice with her? There's no chance to that.
But he refused to marry Macy.
For the moment, Sally, for the moment. And it was my fault. I put him on the spot. That wasn't fair.
Did Thorne say it was only for the moment, Stephanie? That's not how I remember it.
It's not going to be Thorne and Brooke. I'm telling you. The idea of her involved in my family again, I don't want to even think about something like that. I'd rather spend the rest of my life in this wheelchair than think about something like that.
All right.
Anything but
Stephanie,
that.
stop it. That's
Sally?
enough. That's enough. All right, just put this out of your mind. It's not good for you. All right? Sally, get us a glass of water. Stephanie, will you?
Sure, of course. Of course.
All right, come here.
I can't get upset like that. I can't lose control of myself like that.
Sweetheart, it's not your fault.
No, it's Brooke's.
Brooke is not a threat to this family, not anymore.
If you say that's so, I believe you. You're the one person I know I can depend on.
Here we go. Sorry, honey.
Thank you, Sally.
Well, look, I didn't mean to upset anybody, but it's obvious that you need some rest, so I think I'll be going.
I'll show you out.
Thanks. You take care of yourself, you hear?
I will, you too.
Do not mention Brooke Logan's name to her again. Do you understand me?
Eric, I was just trying...
Do not bring up her name, please.
All right. Sorry. Okay.
I can't really make out what they're saying. Can you?
No, and I really don't care.
Thorne. Those two never argue. Why are they fighting right now? You think it's because of us?
Us?
The fact that you and I are here together in Italy?
No. They may not like it, but it's not going to cause some domestic battle. Now, you want to, please get dressed before I lose control again?
Taylor, this is an opportunity for us to be alone, which we haven't had in months.
Oh, would you please just stop with that opportunity garbage? This is not an opportunity. It's a job. It's a very ugly job. So don't try to tell me you're here for me because you're not.
You know exactly why we're doing this. Taylor, don't leave. Doc, come on, we're trying to talk here. We're in the middle of a conversation here. Come on, don't leave. Taylor. Yeah?
Ridge, it's your father.
Hey, Dad, what's going on?
Well, I'll tell you what's going on. Sally Spector was just over here talking to your mother. You know what they were talking about?
No, what?
Brooke, and the possibility that she and Thorne might be getting re-involved.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Son, you have to come through for us. Thorne and Brooke cannot return from Venice together.
Look, Dad, I'm working on it.
Ridge, you have to do better than that. This is getting dangerously close to home. Now you take our plan that we talked about and you put it in action. Put it in action now. Look, I know this is a sacrifice for you, but you've got to come through for us. Don't let me down, Ridge.
Hello, Valencia!
It's so glorious, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
La 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 la! I am on such a high.
Are
I
you?
can't tell you. Yeah.
I am too. I am so in love.
Yeah.
Yes. Come here, you. You know, this is the greatest time of my life right now.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Just shut up and kiss me.
You've got to be stopped. You know what to do, Ridge. Now do it.